am so glad you're here for this first episode.
It's great to be here.
Brooklyn Dad. We are Brooklyn Dads. The very essence of Brooklyn
100%.
Dads. 100% Brooklyn Dads. And so I thought it was appropriate for us this to be the first interview. So real Brooklyn Dads. We have known each other for a very long time. That's how.
What is your first memory of me?
I don't remember you at all.
You're like, I'm literally seeing you for the first time today.
It must be something in speech and debate. Do
you remember the time we went to Canal Paint? Was it Canal Paint? What's the art store?
Canal Paint?
Pearl Paint.
Pearl Paint.
It was Pearl Paint
Yes.
on Canal Street because you were running for class president and we needed to get art supplies to make your campaign signs.
Why can't I? This is like a getting old thing. Me and Quinn have known each other since I was 15 then. And
he hired me tonight to do this.
So it has been like a good.
It's been a long time.
30 plus years. And we didn't always like each other, I don't think.
I think it ebbs and flows.
It ebbs and flows.
Like by the minute.
But I think what's interesting is, so we were in a sketch comedy group together, etc., which is celebrating its 30th anniversary this year. So we did sketch comedy for years. We were and that's probably the biggest thing, because it's more than just a comedy troupe. It is like
it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. But it's I'm so glad, and as we've gone through difficulties, and part of this is about the trauma of life and change, and we both have gone through some things, and it's been nice. You were one of the prime people that I came to and talked to as I was going through things. So it's been great to have friends, and you can call yourself a Brooklynite, I think, at this point.
That is.
You're definitely a Brooklyn Dad because you've been 100% a Brooklyn Dad the whole time.
That is true. Uma's 100% Brooklyn.
Your kid is 100% Brooklyn, and so raising your kid in public schools in Brooklyn for now.
I don't know if this is the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me, but it's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. So I will take it. Not only will I take it, I will put it on my Facebook profile and my LinkedIn.
So we've established we've known each other for a very long time, and as we go through this next phase in our life, we in the same thing. Your daughter's a year older than my daughter, and my daughter's also in public school in Brooklyn. So all these things, there's lots of things and we're both raising kids that are multiracial. It's like there's a bunch of
there's a lot of overlap.
That's like a lot of overlap, and so. Over these 30 years, we've come to this point where we're kind of in a similar vein, and I love the things you're doing, creativity. We're going to talk about your this instrument you've created, and I'm psyched to do that. But let's start with, tell me, we alluded to, how would you describe yourself, to your life, to the audience? It's like, who is Quinn Raymond?
I think of myself as first and foremost, a native New Yorker. New York is so important to my sense of self, and I think that is definitely true for you as well, and other guys we grew up with. I think of myself as a native New Yorker. I think of myself definitely as a father or a parent, and I think of myself as someone who likes to make things above all else. And one of the things I think that has been so lucky in my life is that I've had enough time and opportunity and privilege to be able to get to make different things in different spaces, and I've always been, I would say, like an eclectic. So I never wanted to just be the world's best at anything, and I don't think I've ever been in danger of being the world's best at anything.
You keep very close.
Nope,
never,
not even once.
Not even a little bit.
But I like that you can contain multitudes, and there's our different parts. We think about that in therapy, and then I think also we think about that the different kinds of things you can make in the world, and whether it's something to help improve U.S. elections, or whether it is something that makes people laugh or cry, or whether it's a new way to write music, all of these things, or a bookshelf that I made that bookshelf. I'm very proud of it.
I know. very white male 40 of you.
Yeah, no, I'm troping hard.
Did
like
you,
it's
did,
like
did
just
you use a sander?
I did. I used a jigsaw,
Mm.
not the app. I used the actual physical jigsaw. I used a
Excellent.
sander.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Black Dad. That's all I ever wanted.
Did you, have you finished your description of yourself? Did we get enough of like? I think that's a lot. It was good. It was.
Are we done?
Are we done? We can move to the next question.
I've heard that so many times.
Is this what you expected at this age in life? And we can't like. Or do we look good? How old are we? We can't tell.
Yeah, I think we both look good. I think we've aged well. No, obviously not. And I guess it also depends. Like, at what moment did you have the expectation?
Right.
For
what your
age,
life is going to be at this age.
What your life is like in your mid-40s. Obviously, I think the thing that always comes into my mind is like the David Byrne, like Talking Heads line, you know, and you may ask yourself, how did I get here? Literally every 6 minutes, I'm like how, whatever is happening, how is this happening? It seems impossible.
Yeah.
This version of the multiverse is so surreal. This is not what I expected. I think, you know, probably for most of my adult life, I expected to still be married at this point. I think I expected to still have a more square, traditional job in the private sector. I think I imagined everything would be safe and boring and a little dead.
You're going to be a little dead inside.
Yeah.
But like a comfortable dead.
Yes, like a comfortable, relaxed stasis.
Yeah.
That is not what happens. I don't know if you remember 2020. There were a couple of things in the world that came
happened.
up. So this is definitely not what I expected. And I think that when that happens and when things change, I think it's really interesting to sit with it and think about like, well, how did I get here? But also like what are the good parts of this? And like what are the parts of this that are really positive that I can lean into? And what are the lessons I can learn as well?
We learn from this all.
Yeah.
No. And so to be perfectly clear, like same thing. I expected to be married.
Wait, you're not married?
I am. No.
I got a phone call.
I expect to be having a happy life. I really expected to be, I think it was like 2 kids and married and happy, multi-generational things going on, and just like having this happy Brooklyn life. And that did not happen. I have one beautiful daughter, and I am no longer happily married. No, you know what's interesting? Actually, I really tried to concentrate on the positive. I started this project where I wanted to show my daughter that she came from a place of love. So I started actually taking real pictures from the love story of me and my ex, and creating AI pictures of it, so that she has like this picture. I turned it into a little book so that she has, because there's so many photo memories of it, and there was a lot of. I was together with for 20 years, long time, like.
I have some wonderful memories of you guys.
I have wonderful memories of the two of you together too. So it's like this change. It's like there's all this expectation, and so a lot of positive.
100%.
100% positive. You can't be. I cannot be upset. We have wonderful kids, and I think that is it's a joy. And as I said, it was so important to my transition out of that life, to be able to see you, talk to you, be here with you and your daughter. So whatever you become, it's been. I appreciate it. So then we're going to take a break, and a little bit later in the show, we're going to see you play the Q-Ray. Thank you so much for sitting down with me. It's a very candid interview, and we're going to see some of your creativity in action.
That was a great rehearsal. Should we do a take?
No takes. This is done. Done.
Thanks, Jamil.
Okay.